Alright, so the Japanese Nintendo YouTube channel is doing what Nintendo of America's been doing for the past week and started dropping commercials. We also have a 5-minute overview trailer, so let's see how excited we can get about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The crazy thing is, like, the Nintendo commercials actually pretty hype. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, share with friends, comment your thoughts down below. Also, if you know what video this is, in the very bottom right, you are my hero. So we have the TV slot 2. We can play these out of order. It's just 30 seconds of commercial shenanigans showing us the game. Running in and sneaking up on an Eevee. Oh, that is going to be fun. That was a really hype part of Pokemon Let's Go. That was also like a really exciting thing that I started rambling on in the previous gameplay breakdowns. We're also seeing the moves. That there's so much going on. I don't have enough time to ramble. Everything is just looking crazy. But yeah, going back to Eevee, fan favorite Pokemon, kind of goes back to Pokemon Sword and Shield as well, where you just walk out there, all the evolutions, depending on time of day, get it, boom, make a new friend, mascot Pokemon, GG easy, done, just like that. So yeah, that's some pretty exciting stuff. Let's see the other commercial slot. Look at that. The game is looking wonderful. I've been seeing like a... Oh, ho, ho! I paused it at a really good moment. That is awesome. And I've been seeing a lot of, like, discussion online after this gameplay came out where it's like, wow, the games look so much better. Yeah, that's how development works. But after Bring Back National Dex and all the other stupidity we've seen with, like, graphic talk of Pokemon games, the Pokemon community as a whole just has no idea how game development works. That you're going to be watching earlier builds, and then as we get closer to release, then we're actually going to see more of that coming through. But even then, we learned with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl that even the leaked copy, like the initial version 1, isn't even the final version of the game. That it took until the day Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl came out to get that extra patch, and then extra things got filled in, like the Arceus event and stuff. So yeah, of course the game's going to get better, and this might still not even be the final build. So this is a wonderful commercial. So I was talking about how, like, the Nintendo commercials, like, yeah, that actually got me more excited than the last couple of official Pokemon channel reveals. This, like, Japan doing it better as always. Just look at how beautiful and expansive everything is, and then, like, really emphasizing on the exploration, running around, having a good time with your friends. But I already knew that. I already knew the game was going to look amazing and be awesome from the first trailer, because I'm not a moron or a loser. But yeah, like, now it's really come together. Why can't they just actually try to bring the hype? You have to go to, like, Nintendo or get other things to be excited about. I don't know. Pokemon promotion has been weird. And then we have the 5-minute gameplay trailer from Nintendo. And the reason why I started it on the red screen is because that is how you introduce a game. I want to play it so bad. I want to explore open world Pokemon. How could anyone have doubted? It's so good. Too much toxicity in Pokemon community. Too many little details in this game. That is a herd of Flaffy. So, I mean, we can already tell just from, like, little bits and pieces and, like, touches of information that, like, yeah, there's going to be different Pokemon spawns and different behaviors and stuff. So, boom. Just a herd of Flaffy right there. I honestly really think I am betraying my childhood self if I do not put an Ampharos on my main team to take down the gym challenge with, because that's what I did for Generation 2. You have to run it back, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Pretty sure that was what everyone did, because Ampharos is the boy. A lot of other really cool gameplay to see here. Like, look at that! Just the library, dude. The library looks awesome. You know what? You're gonna have to spend a lot of time wandering through this game to find the teaser for the next Pokemon game. Apparently someone found, like, an orange and a grape, like, fruit picture in the Pokemon Sword and Shield hotel or something. It's like, there it was. Like every other Pokemon game, the hint to the future exists somewhere. So, just kind of like showing the gameplay upgrades. It is weird that, like, the Japanese trailers did have a more advanced build, or got, like, better, more seamless and polished gameplay, which is kind of weird. And that does not instill confidence for like the already upset Western audiences. But even then, like, there was no reason to doubt, and of course the game is going to improve as time goes on. That's neat. I haven't been a fan of Koraidon and Miraidon that much, but man, like, looking good and detailed. Also, I feel like I forgot to mention this when I first noticed this, but I didn't know Miraidon actually had legs. I thought it was always like floating around all jetted up and stuff, but we see him sit. Oh wait. Yeah, maybe I saw that, I just didn't pay attention to it, but I also forgot. I kept on forgetting to mention it because, like, when you see the first image or the main image of Miraidon, like, those legs freak me out, dude. All the little details, all of the cool looking stuff. Passed out Psyduck. You can bother him, or you can just let him be. You should just let him be, to be honest. We have all the friend linking and the communications and stuff. Shops. Showing off your really awesome and cool Pokemon rating basis. So, like, this is definitely an overview trailer, so you can't expect too much new stuff. But, like, it's still, it's like, this is it. This is all the information we've had, but at its peak polish to get excited for, and it's working. So that's really awesome. I still don't really care too much about the Team Star shenanigans. The last time we saw this, there was like a secret new Pokemon, like pre-evolution, hiding down there. Now we're going into the Titan Pokemon. Titan Pokemon looks cool. Looks a bit more interesting because, like, those are raid-style battles, and maybe there's, like, ways you can farm it for items and stuff, or some kind of different alternate path. Camping? Oh no, the Eevees again! Oh, dude, that's how you make a Pokemon commercial. You go, here's Eevee. Here's all the fun stuff happening over there. Okay, ugly Pokemon, gross. Get your yeasty breath out of here. Abomination. we can see how it unfolds. This is the best Pokemon game ever. Not the best Pokemon generation. Generation 9 is just awful. That does not track. But overall, like, the open world gameplay and everything just keeps on getting better with, like, the little bits of extra details and things to get excited about. The Let's Go feature. Dank. Do it up, Quaxley. Terastallizing. So yeah, we have, like, terastallizing. Picnics have to be coming up or something. We gonna see any spicy Terastal? Nah. Fire. Starter. No starter evolutions. Big boom. Coming from all the gameplay that, and I think this was also, like, confirmed at some point in, like, a trailer. Oh, more Eevee hype and shenanigans. But, yeah, once you Terastal, you have to, like, revisit one of those things to recharge your Terastal, or go to a Pokemon Center, I believe. Some raid battles, let's go. Weavile, let's go. Scyther shenanigans, let's go. Dude, these raids are gonna be crazy. Like, every time you look at the raids, there's, like, more stuff going on, because there's, like, the Pokemon getting tired and sleepy feature. What is this? I don't like that line. I don't like... Maybe you got, like, some kind of temporary health. And we've also seen the battles drag on to where, like, the one that we saw, it went down to the wire, but this one, like, yo, you're taking out Scyther raid in, like, 40 seconds? Oh, the min-max is so good. But then, like, everyone just does, like, coordinated attack and just booms that Scyther out. I just hated shields from the raids. That's what made Dynamax insufferable for Pokemon Sword and Shield there near the... Well, not even near the end, but very quickly. I was like, how is this not playtest? How is this not patched? Come on, it's not fun. Oh my god, Azurill's so tiny. There's extra little details. Get to take selfies, get to make a trainer card. I just have to do it, guys. I have to make the best trainer card like I did for Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm not about selfies and all that Insta posing and stuff, so we'll see how I do and how I make it work. Wow, that is a very shiny Magnemite. Pikachu, cleaning your Pokemon, picnicking, sandwiches. You can make shiny sandwiches. Alright. And then having fun with friends, all that good stuff. That's pretty much the trailer. Last little bits of gameplay, teases. Was that the... That looks like Iono's. gym area. So I think that's like the crazy pillars they have. Like, oh, is that the Elite Four? I don't think so quite yet. Oh, there we go. Man, they're not letting us take in all of the good. Come on. Open world Pokemon is nuts. Alright. And now, nothing like too crazy or new. Moves, Terrastal, Pokemon, excitement. Boom. There is something we need to go back on when it came to making and eating the sandwiches. Because that's a big boy right there. And then I saw this. That's not a Palmy. Palmy was so small when I saw it. That thing's the evolution for sure. This is bigger Palmy. But the thing is, like, Pokemon size differences, like Pokemon Legends, have already been confirmed and even shown. I'm gonna be honest, I think this is a size difference. There's a Grafaiai that is tiny in one scene, and the size of a Lucario in another. Yeah, that's also a small Lucario. Like, Lucario should be person-sized. I think even in the games. Because, like, Charizard gets, like, weird between anime and games. Okay, maybe not so much on Lucario. Dude's only 4 foot tall. However, we have Grafaiai at 2'4", so yeah, even with the perspective doesn't work that hard, so that is interesting to see. But this is where we start like breaking down and debunking things, because on the surface that doesn't look like a Palmy and seems like, unless the evolution is so stupid, which I wouldn't put past Generation 9 at this point, that it's just bigger Palmy, like it's just inflated Palmy. There's no way, because like that still has all the traits of a Palmy. Like you look at the fingers, Palmy doesn't only have like soft little nubs at the end, it has fingers, and we're looking at this kind of a long boy, so I mean like it's, and even then, like, we can see this pose looking kind of similar, but everything else is the same. Like, the face is the exact same as we see in the trailer. All the other body stuff, like, it's just weird, though. So I guess we need the best angle of on the duck, or on the pullout right there. So, I mean, it's so weird, because like, Palmy's a blob that didn't really get shown too much. But I have to say, going off of this image right here, that just straight up looks like Palmy. And we do have the Kaka leak, so we can see like the direction that Palmy's evolution would be going in. This is like probably final stage, and there's an in-between we still know nothing about. And it becomes a different Pokemon. So I imagine like the hair in the next stage for Palmy would actually be close to this. Also, it doesn't have just a completely smooth neck. So while it's like, while you're thinking like, oh yeah, this does look like, you know, oh man, did they sneak in an evolution like we saw with Pokemon Sword and Shield, where it's like, oh, you get a third of a second of like the new Pokemon we don't even talk about, we don't even mention it. That's what they did for Runerigus, Mr. Rhyme, and I think a couple of other reveals as well. So, oh, there's also Impidimp just being in one of the demos and then never shown again. So we have Palmy. It's a big Palmy, and that makes things interesting for like how they're just randomly like showing Pokemon size differences and just dropping in a max size Palmy in a trailer to make everyone feel awkward. But every feature is Palmy, even on like the size and stuff, and it doesn't line up with what we know about Palmy's evolution. So that's just the thing, and that's just like where the Pokemon community is at right now. At least a lot of the replies are like, nah, it's perspective or it's size. Looks like Palmy. Yeah, it looks exactly like Palmy. It was already confirmed size variations exist. So once again, the Pokemon community just piling into fake stuff and people posting about the games, not doing any due diligence. We've seen this, we know this, it happens for the main games. Like, the information is right there in front of you. It took people months to realize the game was open world, even though they said, like, the Pokemon company said on announcement, this is open world Pokemon. You can freely explore. And then people were like, whoa, you can freely explore, and that kind of blew up. Because, I don't know, the NPCs and the mass formation of Twitter is just ugly and terrible. So, like, 700 likes, all these retweets, quote tweets, that's thousands of engagements, that's tens of thousands of impressions over not not proper information. And then, like, instead of seeing this, kind of looking back, doing the research, retracting or deleting the tweet, now it's doing too many numbers. Gotta keep it up. Gotta defend the stance that is pretty much debunked. So yeah, that's where we're at. Somehow the little commercials make the game feel better. The gameplay looking amazing. Extra little bit of great stuff going on for, like, the environment. And then big trailer that just makes you watch it and makes you feel good about everything there is in the game. And this is just stuff we know about. Not any of, like, the deeper, crazy stuff and all of the other things going on. So, man, the infinite possibility of the open world. And then the double, triple, multiple infinities of competitive with terrestrialization. This is the game, guys. So I'm excited. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.